Salut tout le monde, c'est Siké, comment ça va? Aujourd'hui c'est la dernière vidéo pour Jobtribes, alors on va la faire en anglais. Hi everyone, this is Siké, how are you doing? Today is my last video for Jobtribes Adventures. This is a work in progress video about my Jobtribes character show dancer. So I'm gonna show you how I finished the bracelet, the necklace, and the wig, of course. So let's start with bracelet. I bought some bracelet, but they were too big. So I use a wrench to ring and twist the metal part, and then cut it easily. You don't need a lot of strength. I put some hot glue at the top because it was a bit dangerous for my skin. And that's it, they're done. So easy part. You remember last time with the necklace, I was using some resin to do a needle gem in green. The green was too light, so I used a alcohol pen to put some more blue and glue it with neoprene contact glue on the necklace. Then I made a pattern for my arm bracelet and cut it in Eva form. Then I cut a piece of black worbla to stick on my Eva form for the shape to stay in place and this to be more solid. Use a heat gun and you are going to heat in both sides your black worbla. Then you apply it on your Eva form. You stretch it to be very close to the Eva form and the shape have to be very clean and smooth. Same for the edges. You cut the angles. Recut the angles. And here we go, we're gonna have a bracelet. On my measurement, of course. It's a very easy way to do it. You just have tiny pieces of fabrics needed. Then all your leftover of worbla, please don't put them to the trash, you keep it because for details they are perfect. So even if they are just tiny pieces, you can take it and roll them on a cooking paper, of course, and beware to not burn your hand, of course. You use the same heat gun and you are going to roll it until it makes the perfect shape you need. It's very easy, but it's quite long. But it's the best way to have very smooth and tiny details. And for the arabesque on these bracelets, it's just the perfect way to do them. So yes, you just have to use your heat gun on your bracelet, on your roll, and put it on. You don't need any glue because the black worbla stick on himself when it's hot. So I made two big circles for the finishing to have the same shape than on the design. And after that, I will do the drawing in the middle of the bracelet. Black worbla is made of wood and glue, so when you do this, you have very, very solid accessories. It's a bit heavy, so it's ideal for tiny accessories, not big swords, but it's perfect if you want something durable. Here I am smoothing the edge with my fingers. Actually, I have very strong fingers because I don't feel the heat on my finger. Then I take some very cheap wool glue I have, and I'm gonna paint all my bracelet with the wood glue. You can put some water with it if you don't want this to be too thick, but to win sometimes I don't. I did it 3 times And then I paint everything in black with a black acrylic basic paint. Very cheap one, by the way. Painting part is very, very relaxing. It's kind of my favorite part. It's the moment when you give life to your accessories. Then, unfortunately, I realized I didn't have any gold paint. So I'm gonna use a trick. I'm gonna paint with yellow acrylic color with a very old brush. As you can see, I don't put gold everywhere to give more relief to the shape. I let some black inside. And then I take a copper color, it's close to gold, but not really gold, but with the yellow under it, I think it will make the joke. Ça fait la blague en français. Je ne sais pas si ça se traduit. I don't know if there is an English translation for to make a joke. Faire la blague. And the bracelet is over, and we're gonna make the dyeing wig, because as you can see in my previous video, I wasn't very happy about the color of the wig. It was too light, there were too many purple on the top. So I have to dye the top of my wig with blue. So for this I use an alcohol solution. I put in a spray, and then alcohol pen, same than at the beginning of the video. They are very cheap one for the cheap fabric in front of my house. So with the shark, I just take the middle of the pen. You have to press it and then to mix it with the alcohol. As you can see, alcohol is starting to be blue, and we're gonna spray this directly on our dry hair wig. I used 2 pens because the blue color was too dark and I wanted something a bit turquoise, like a bit more green. Be careful because it's permanent marker, so yes, it's gonna be a mess. Put some gloves, of course, because your hands are gonna be blue for days. Depend on your job, but maybe it's not the good thing for you. So second pen right now, and here we go. Let's spray for wig. So this is the wig with the warm color, and you spray, you spray, you spray. It's a really messy thing, so my advice is to do it outside or in your bathroom. By the way, a place you can clean easily. Not in the middle of your crafting room like I did. So here we go. So I spray really on the top of the wig, and then with my hand with gloves, I put in more down in the air because I want to tie and dye, not something too different from top and back. And I repeat the process and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. It's a really messy progress. Really do it in your bathroom. I really regret doing this on the floor with a light wood floor, by the way. You can do this technique directly with the pen on the air, but it's very, very long process. So because I have no patience, I decided to spray it. As you will see, this will dye the air and also the net of the wig, which is nice because sometimes the net is on very, very contrasted color. So here I'm gonna have the same color on the net and on the air. So that's kind of a good thing. So yes, don't forget any part, because when you are going to wear the wig, people will see some lighter hair on the top of the head. So yes, be careful about this. Then you can rinse your wig with cold water and dry it with an air dryer. And you can also do this process putting the wig on a head. Not your head, of course, a polystyrene head. Here is the result. I cut a little bit of blue hair on the bottom to have only purple at the bottom of the wig, exactly like on the design, but I am very happy about the colors. Here you can see the wig restyled with this mesh on the front, and I add more light blue hair in the front of the wig to have this more natural look. So thank you for watching. This was my last video for Job Tribes. If you enjoy this, if it makes sense to you, please look at the others videos, subscribe and share, and please stay calm and love each other and keep cosplay, guys. See you later. À la prochaine.